Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think I have to listen. Because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day.
And we won't stop. We will not stop.
The sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so right. It's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart. Doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now
See this?
I
How you cannot go
Baby,
again?
baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled to
who are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Hey family, come on in you guys. I know we're starting early, but I want to get in and get out. This is Friday, July the 12th. And you guys, I've got a couple of things we're going to talk about this evening. I had some downtime. I've been up, homework and all that other stuff. And I wouldn't say school is going so well, but hey, your girl is going to try to do what she got to do. You guys, I want to talk about Taylor Casey case, and I want to share with you guys updates, and then I want to share with you the Young Thug trial, the RICO trial update. And we always come in here, and I gave everybody that came in while we're doing the announcements, I gave you guys all a popcorn tickets. That's Sanja being first, Raymond Girl being second, Crystal Power being third. Crystal Power being third, Lisa T being fourth, Woke the Guy being five, and Miss Dee being number 6. So you guys all got a ticket up in there. You know, you guys, the money's going to be given away July the 30th. You gotta be here to get it. So if you got a ticket, I called your name. Raymond Girl, make sure you're here July the 30th. People getting tickets every day. Well, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays when we come on live within an hour before or after we give those tickets out. We give them out at the beginning of the live, and we give tickets out at the end of the live. You guys understand what I'm saying? So it's all good in the hood. First of all, you guys, I want to share with you guys the Taylor Casey. Oh wow, that's the Young Thug thing. I want to share with you the mother. Her name is Coletta. I hope I pronounced her name right. I'm not trying to tear stuff up, but Coletta, that is Taylor Casey's mother. They have, if you guys see hashtag find Taylor Casey, click on it, go watch whose ever video, make those numbers get up there. I don't care who it is, you guys. You know I normally don't say that. But I want you guys to definitely, if we're all in different states, but you're clicking on things that interest you, gives momentum to the investigation, because they're looking and they're saying, hey, these people right here is interested in finding this young lady, and she, there's 3 strikes against her. First of all, well, it's more than 3. It's really like 4 because she's out of the country. So let's start with the first one. The first strike that's against her is she's African American. Okay? That's a strike in itself. I don't know why the world, I say the world because it's definitely just not the United States, but they have so much hatred towards African Americans. Okay, like we wasn't born in Africa, but our descendants is from Africa, but we're born in the United States, and that's what we are. We're United States citizens. And some people don't even recognize themselves as being African American, but I literally do, because my father is African. But my mother is Indian and African. So, the weird thing about it is, like, I might got 75% African in me and 25% Indian in me. But I was born on an Indian reservation, so I pick them up both. I pick them up. I pick both of them up. For real. And that's why I have the high cheekbone, and that's why I have the dark skin color, and that's why my hair is not even kinky. It's kind of like, it's just wirely, it's nothing I can do with it. It just does what it want to do. But you guys, anyway, that's the first strike for Taylor, is she's African American. Okay. A lot of people don't like Americans in the first place, but she's African American, okay? So that's strike number 1. Number 2 is female, okay? You know that there is a indifference in being a female, so that right there is a strike number 2. How is that a strike against her when people in the Bahamas are black as well? It is, trust me, I said African American. I said African American, not just black, but African American. I don't know why people don't like African American women, okay? And like I said, women. So that's another strike. Okay, yes, all tickets. Hey, y'all. Hey, Marie, what's going on? I can't believe Tina not in here. She must be waiting for 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. And then, so you've got African American, and then you got a woman, female, okay? And then, and even though, here's the thing. So, African American, and not all African Americans are black, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can go to Mexico and you've got, if you're looking at color, you have black Mexicans down there. They're basically like African Mexicans in Mexico, and they speak fluent. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of said African American, and I wasn't really basically talking about her color, because there is there is white Africans in Africa. So I was mainly talking about where she lives, not just her color. But color plays a part too. Don't get me wrong. Woke to God. You're on it. And just because there's other blacks in that area or community, of course, there's black people all across the world, not just the United States. Like I said, there's blacks in Mexico. There's blacks in Spain and Europe and everything. But then, so my mother taught me those three things. And then here you got educated. She's educated. But I'm going to share something with you guys. I hate that I cannot show videos because you really need to see it for yourself. And I'm going to get back on it because, I got to take this computer class and they're trying to teach me something over a line, which I don't know if it's happening. But anyway, so you guys will get into that. So I will get better, okay, again. So, and woke the guy, I need you to stay in here because I want you to hear this. But, because you're not going to believe what I'm finna say. But it's true. So, so that's 3 strikes right there. African American, female, and she's educated. My mother told me those strikes was against me, and I'm in the United States. Now, I don't know how many people in here that can say, your mama didn't tell you that. Now, come on. Now, let's not act like this is new. We're not new to this. Trust and believe. My mother told me that. I wonder how many people in here that's what your mother told you. She said, I'm here, but I'm taking a time test. Okay. I understand that because, girl, I took one today, too. And, girl, I didn't know what I was doing. But for some reason, however, I just took a medical term class. And guess what? So I got 100 on it. But, I mean, I fumbled a little bit. And it timed me out. I used every minute, every second. And that last question, I was like, I put it on there and I didn't submit it, but it took it anyway. Because I was going to put something down. But I mean, I didn't guess or anything. I mean, it was like, it's weird. But anyhows. I remember if your mother ever told you how many strikes that you had in this world, please put a 1 in the chat. Because I know I'm not the only one that my mother spoke to me and let me know where I stand. She didn't just leave me willy-nilly out here in the world thinking that I was just gonna, just go through life tiptoeing through the tulips. She told me, she said, baby girl, this is what she told me. Baby girl, you've got 3 strikes against you already. First of all, you are African American, or I don't know how she want to put it, but black or whatever. And then she turns around and told me, and you are a female, so you got problems. And I'm like, okay, because there's things out there that wants to tear you down. It's your own community wants to tear you down. Your own female gender wants to tear you down. The black men wants to tear you down. The white men want to tear you down. The white women want to tear you down. Yeah, everybody want to tear you down. And I'm like, but why? I haven't done anything to nobody. And then she says, and you went to school and you're educated. So you're not no big dummy. You may not know everything, but you know how to read, you know how to write, you know how to critical think, you know how to add, subtract, multiply, divide, and anything you can still continue to grow. And they don't like that. You can think for yourself. And things of that nature. So she told me those 3 strikes was against me. There were against Taylor also. And I say were not as using as past tense, but are against Taylor Cassie also. And I want to say that because I don't want to talk in the past, because we just do not know where this young lady is at. But she's got that fourth thing going on. And guess what? The family is now speaking on it. Thank God they are speaking on it. Because I'm telling you guys, when you start hiding something, or you acting like, oh, we're not going to speak on that, people going to find out anyway. Hey, Tina, I knew you was finna show up. They going to find out anyway. I believe they were hiding it because it's such a stigma against transgender women and men, and that, other country like the United States is coming, like in acceptance to it, and they got laws against that hate crime and things of that nature, and it's just minimum. Okay, it's just minimum. Let's be for real. Come on, you guys. They got a little bit more protection than African American people, the LBGT community, but it's still minimum. I mean, it's still like just a little bit above, okay? Just a little bit now. Because, and the only reason why it's gaining momentum is because they come together. They really do. But, they will fight too. You know what I'm saying? But it's a strong community. And if you don't get nothing out of this situation, because, some people be like, oh, that's what they get, or, whatever, like, you're in the wrong room, okay? Because I love everybody. I don't care. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not eating from their table. They're not putting nothing in my pocket. They don't bother me. They leave me alone. I got family member, and sometimes you ain't got to understand it. Just love on a person. If the person is a good person, and I hear Taylor was a very unique, beautiful person in spirit, and she had a lot to offer to a community. I want to share. I did video record what the mother said, so let me share that with you. It was just maybe 3 seconds of a commercial in there, but I'm not going to redo it because I got too much to do. But let me play it for you guys so you guys can hear what I hear. But I want to share 2 things with you before you leave today, so make sure you stay in here because, girl, I seen something that, and I'm going to tell you like a T.I. is. I'm going to tell you what I really feel about the whole situation. And I'm talking about Taylor right now. Okay? I'm talking about Taylor's situation. Because I seen something. I did. I seen something. And when you see something, you say something. And I'm going to share it with you guys because I don't got the video to share with you. But if you find the video, then guess what? You're going to see what I seen. Okay? So let's go get into it.
Good morning. My name is Colette Seymour. Colettete.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Here we go.
Good morning. My name is Colette Seymour. Colettete. Seymour. Seymore. And I wrote a letter to my child on today for her birthday. And I like to read it. First of all, I like to give all glory and honor and thanks to the Lord Jesus Christ, who is my Lord and Savior, and gives me strength. Taylor, this is so hard. Taylor, we love and miss you so much. Taylor, today is your birthday, and we all just want to say happy birthday, although it's not so happy because you are not here with us. The pain I felt 42 years ago while birthing you doesn't compare to the pain I feel on today with you missing out of our lives. The pain, the hurt, the agony is practically killing me. And not just me, your whole family, your friends, and all of your
Okay. So you guys, that's very touching that the mother made that statement. And it's true. It's true. When somebody comes up missing, that is what you hear. You hear the desperation. You hear the commitments in there. You hear the pretty much the five rules about almost like death. You know, I will do this and God, and I beg and I plead and you know, pretty much, you know, you can, if you really dissect it, it's like the same things you go through in death when you have a child that even though she's grown, she's still a person, a human person, you guys, and that is missing. You know, I would do it for my daughter, and she's 30 something. I would do it for my son, and he's 30 something. I do it for my young baby, and she's, you know, 21, 22, somewhere up in there. So, I mean, that's what you hear, the desperation, the relentless atmosphere, praying, asking God to step in, intervene, those things. So, you know, when people come on and they missing somebody and they won't show their face and, you know, and they won't say something, and I'll be like, you got too much to hide. Now, take in consideration that mom didn't step out at the beginning and say she was transgender. We had to figure that out, okay? We figured it out really quick, like day one. We're like, oh snap. Because birds of a feather do flock together. And that's the only reason why I say, you know, I can bet my bottom dollar if she was not of the community, you're not gonna, the LBGTQ community, they probably wouldn't have stepped in like that. Not saying she couldn't have some friends from the community, but I'm saying, but when they step in and step up, you best more believe it, it's one of theirs. You know what I'm saying? And the solidarity that they have, the whole group has, I mean, just being in that community, it's love and it's kind, and they protect each other. They want, you know, it is sad that this is happening to someone of that nature, because at the end of the day, like I would think, and you know, you guys, we always just talk the truth. Some people don't like what we say, but I sometimes think and I go, why would somebody want to be a black African American woman? We are the most hated. But there are some people in the world, and I just say not the United States, they hate transgenders. They hate people that are gay, lesbian, queer, you name it. I don't know what all the initials stands for. There's more initials than, you know, almost in the alphabets. I think they got, I don't know if there's some 1, 2s, and 3s. I don't know. I'm not trying to make things. I'm just saying there's a lot, you guys. It first was just the LBGTQ. First it was the LB, then the LBG, and then it was LBGTQ. And so, you know, I mean, we can go on for days and days and days. And some of them are just challenged. Some of the people are confused. Some of them are just wanting attention. And some of them, that's just who they are. Period, point blank. You know, and what business of it is to us, it's not, okay? It's not. It's just like if you over there eating an ice cream cone, that's you. That's how I see it. That's you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If I want to eat steak and you eat ice cream cone, that's you. That's just you. You know, I'm not going to hate you because you eating, ice cream. I'm not gonna hate you because whatever. I'm just not. But there are people in the world that will hate you because you're black. They will hate you because you're a woman. They will hate you because you want to be a woman. They will hate you because you feel like a woman. They will hate you because but I get why some people will hate, because they be like, well, why don't you just be what God made you? He didn't make no mistakes. I get that too. I understand that. Because I be thinking, what's going on? Because at the end of the day, the last thing I would want to be is the most hated human being in the whole world. And so I thought it was very important for them to come out and just tell it like it is. She is a transgender, and that could be a reason why she is missing. And I just believe it is. And if we don't stand on the truth, then that's hey, then what are you hiding? Because I don't care. If it was my child, I'll just say what it is. Maybe I can get somebody to help me. Because I know good and well straight people ain't. So I just be like, hey, community, y'all better come on and help. One of y'all's is missing, and they gonna come. That's the difference. That's why they're a little level up higher than African American black women, because because of the solidarity that they have with each other. But anyway, you guys, there is a video. Come on, here it is, right here. I'm finna give y'all the nugget right now, okay? There's a video of Taylor's last live post, and I guess it was to her mother or whatever. I don't know who was recording it, or they was recording it or whatever. And she was in this yellow shirt, the yellow shirt that you guys see. She was in this yellow shirt, and so she was sitting on this podium, not podium, but on this platform. And as she was sitting in a yoga position with her legs crossed, and she didn't have nothing on her head. She basically had her hair done. It was a little curled up in the front, and it was all black, and it was down past her back a little bit, but it was not straight hair. It was kind of a coarse kind of a hairstyle, and she had it in the back, and she didn't have makeup on. She didn't have no makeup on or anything. So, and I'm thinking to myself, she still have a lot of beautiful features. I mean, she was a beautiful, beautiful woman, but my goodness. I mean, there's a lot of women don't look as good as her. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at her and I was like, she was beautiful. She's very beautiful. So, you're okay, Lisa? And hey, Diane. And so I was watching, I watch and I look at everything. So I don't know if she was just reading something or singing a song. I kind of just was just paying attention to the woman. There was this woman from the Bahamas. She had came and sat right next to her. And so she had her hand on Taylor's knee, rubbing it in a very, very seductive way. Did you guys hear me? And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then she put her other arm, that was her right arm. She was sitting on Taylor's right side. So I'm going to give you guys a bird view. This is a good reason why I'm a nurse, because then we have to describe certain things. So she was sitting on the right side of Taylor, and she put her right arm, her hand, on Taylor's knee, and her chest was up against her shoulder. And they was kind of bouncing a little bit because they was playing a little ding-a-ding-a-ding-a music, ding-a-ding-a-ding-a music. And her left arm went behind Taylor's back, but it was down below. Okay? Are you guys listening? Put a 1 in the chat. Are you guys listening? You following me? I don't know if you guys are following me or not. So she kind of like, it was a close embrace. But as they was doing the song, Taylor twitched like, oh, like you would have thought she had got the Holy Spirit or the Holy Ghost, or something went in her, or something touched her in the butt or the booty hole or whatever. And she kind of looked at the woman and she was like, hey, stop. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Y'all get mad at me because I tell you the truth. But I seen this video and I said, that woman touched her. And I'm just being honest with you. Inappropriately. Hello. I'm being honest. Y'all gonna get mad, but I'm telling you the truth. I seen it for myself. This woman touched Taylor in that video from the behind, from the backside, inappropriately, and Taylor hand went up like, oh, and I mean, she did it, and she was like, hey, and then she just smiled at her, and and Taylor kept reading. Can we see the video? Oh my goodness. She said, can we see the video? Oh my goodness. Okay. Y'all want me to find, okay, well, I don't know if we can find the video. I don't know if we can find the video, you guys. She said, can we see the video? Y'all gonna make me tear up the live trying to show y'all the video. I don't think I can put this video on there. I'm be honest with you. I already know I can't. I'm being very, very honest with you. Ass flax. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me share with you, if you're very interested in, I will find it and tell you where it is, but it's another channel. It's another channel. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know who is this trying to be my friend. There's so many people want to be my friend. They want to be my friend. It's crazy. It's crazy. What happened to Julia Roberts? Oh my goodness. What happened to Julia Roberts? Oh God. See, I don't like this stuff. I want to see. I'm trying to read it. Oh, goodness. Oh, the actor Julia Roberts, I guess, has passed away or something. Anyway, yeah. You guys, I don't want to get distracted because It's crazy, boy. I'm getting hungry. Anyway, no, Miss Dee Dee, I can't share the footage because I don't know where the young lady got it from. But, and then it's on my computer. It's not on my, and I thought I can get it to show you guys where it's at, but it ain't happening, Captain. It is not happening. Matter of fact, so anywho, uh, 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 uh. I'm trying to get all of this stuff together. Y'all just hold on. It may not even come together. But I'm trying. I don't think it will, though. I'm being honest with you. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I got a whole bunch of cords here. But anywho's, and I think this is the one right here. Anyways, yeah, I can't share it with you because I'll look for it though. I'll look for it. It's got to be on Facebook. Because if she got it, then somebody else got it. So it's got to be on Facebook. And you guys know, I don't know. That's where she had to get it. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. Her mother, Colette, she friended me on the on their Facebook thing. So her mother, that's all she did. She never responded. She never got back with me. She never asked a question. King Pain. And I don't know. Yeah, it's like these people, I don't even know. They're doing some stuff here. Hold on, you guys. Hold on 1 minute. Let me slide through these people. Okay, I'm just not finding nothing. I'm just not finding anything, you guys. But anyway, it's actually on my computer and it's not pulling up. But anyway, you guys, I just want you guys to know I will try to, I'm going to find the video. I'm going to find the video because you want to see it, and I'm going to record it and I'll put it in a file. But I'm going to have to be very careful how I record it, okay? So, I'm just going to let you guys be aware of that. But anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you on the Find Taylor Casey thing. I don't think there's nothing else I wanted to share. But, like the other day, I don't know if her birthday was the 10th. I think it was the 11th. The day after my birthday was her birthday. So she's a Cancer. So, hey, y'all, they need to find her. But the mother did speak on Michael Johnson being the chief of police over there. being corrupt, and how he was over missing people, and how he was paying he was being paid to drop certain cases and things like that, and also what the mother did say also, that when they went, they felt that it was not safe, and they had to leave early because they felt like they was not safe while they were there, you guys. So that was something else. And like I said, always, but also the mother also said that they believe, they're trying to make the family believe that Taylor just walked away from everything. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know, because that kind of lifestyle is really hard, and you've got to know her as a person. You've got to know Taylor, and I don't know Taylor, so I don't know. But she looked like she was very comfortable doing the yoga and everything, until that woman sat beside her and put her arm behind her and did something to her. Like, I don't know, did she pinch her or poke her or put her hand down her pants or something, and was looking at her? You know what I'm saying? She did something to her. You know what? People can say what they want to say. That video right there, we're going to record it, and I don't care about getting a strike, but I'll record it. I'll find it and record it, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, okay? And I will have it by Monday, okay? So, okay, let's get into the Young Thug case, you guys. Okay, let me share with you something. This is a small update. Okay, you guys know Woody's been going live and doing what he do, and he's got thousands and thousands of followers, and he's all with it now. Anyway, I mean, okay. Anyway, we were supposed to hear back from the judge being recused. Well, they had asked another judge in that same precinct or that district or whatever to evaluate the situation. If you guys didn't know this, guess what? That judge recused herself. She said she was not going to say anything because Judge Gainesville, that's his name, had donated some money to one of her cause or whatever. So I'm gonna read a little bit of that. It says, Fulton County Superior Court Judge Rachel has denied the motion to recuse herself from deciding whether a fellow judge should be removed from the massive racketeering trial of a Grammy Award-winning rapper, Young Thug. His real name is Jeffrey Williams, and several of his associates. Brian Steele, represented Young Thug, filed the motion based on two factors. Judge Glenville is a colleague, and he made a $2,000 campaign donation to Judge Rachel Cruz in 2024. He had just made a donation of $2,000 to this judge. So she was like, I don't want to say if he needs to, instead of me saying something bad like, yeah, he needs to recuse himself, because that's a backlash. And he done did, this is why they tell you it's inappropriate to take money when you're working or you work around somebody, because now you owe them something. So she was like, she recused herself and said, I will not be deciding whether he needs to recuse himself, but I will recuse myself because, so this is what it says. The trial is fierce for Young Thug. In her denial, Judge Rachel emphasized that the court must consider whether a motion for recusal is timely, legal, sufficient, and if the affidavit sets forth facts warranting recusal. So Rachel stated that the court found that the motion timely and legally sufficient, but determined that the donation does not warrant a recusal. They were like, just because he gave you a donation, you can still speak on it, as it was not exceptional large, and as it was not exceptional large. $2,000 is large, and no additional facts were presented to demonstrate the need for recusal. That's all these big donors do to get what they want. Exactly. According to Rachel, the Georgia Supreme Court in the Code of Judicial Conduct indicated that standard campaign contributions do not necessarily recuse unless additional compelling circumstances are demonstrated. So he ain't said, I'm giving you this money, so if anything ever happened, you count on me. He just gave her the money, and it was in 2024. It's funny how they was like, it was just randomly put on my desk. I did not know about it. These judges talk just like mayors talk, and nurses and doctors talk, and all of this other stuff. So she knew what was coming down the pipeline. She really did. So the court also found that Williams' reference to the Judicial Qualification Commission Opinion 220 does not apply, since Judge Glanville is neither a party nor counsel in the case. But Judge Cruz, that's her name, Rachel Cruz, did not address the fact that she and Judge Glanville's are colleagues. However, she did point out that she was randomly assigned to the case. The original motion to remove Judge Glanville was filed by Steele after an ex parte meeting on June the 10th between the judge, prosecutor from the Fulton County District Attorney's Office, and state witness Kenneth Copeland, who was refusing to testify, came to light. Steele has since filed a supplement motion to also have the prosecutors removed. I told you guys, Kayla said she's not the mole. Kayla said she didn't let the cat out the bag. Now he kept on saying she. And when they got ready to read this transcript of the ex parte, guess who didn't show up? Miss Love, Miss Jigglebody. She didn't show up. Hilton showed up. But Andrea Love, doing all that craziness, did not show up. You guys know Diddy's mother is in the hospital for suffering chest pains. She's like, my baby is going through it. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry that I got off track a minute ago, but Diddy and them is trying to do controlled damage right now. So with his mother being in the hospital, that's kind of like, take it easy. My mother was dead, and the school treated me like pure SHI, you know what. And I could still remember how they treated me, and I was fighting for my son to keep him enrolled in that school, which he wanted to go to so well. So the judge ordered the state to submit a reply to the motion last week. The initial deadline was 5 p.m. Monday. However, they requested an extension and were given a new deadline of 5 p.m. Wednesday. They submitted a 9-page response 42 minutes after the deadline. Oh my goodness. In the response, the prosecutors argued that none of the facts in the motion warrant the judge removed. Let me see. So that was from, however. Okay, so the prosecutors responded late. They asked for an extension, got the extension, and still was late, 42 minutes late. But in their response, the prosecutors argued that none of the facts in the motion warrant the judge removal, including that the alleged bias must stem from an extrajudicial source, not from the judge's participate in the case. They also argued that the defense attorneys were not legally required to participate in the in-chamber meeting where they had no standing or legal interest, and that the meeting only concerned Copeland's contempt proceeding and did not involve the defendant on trial. But Judge Rachel was appointed to the bench in 2018 and elected to a full term in 2020. Before her appointment, Judge Rachel had an extensive legal career, including work as a partner at the law firm Lewis Brisbois. Her experience spans various legal fields, including civil litigation. And I think that's the same place that Judge Glenville went to, where she worked at. I think somebody told me that the law firm of Lewis, Brisbois, and Biskin Smith and Ford and Harrison. Yeah, Ford and Harrison. Yep. So they work together. Not only that they're judges because they're colleagues, but they worked for the same law firm because Judge Glenville worked for Ford and Harrison. I heard that somewhere. See, sometimes it's good to listen when people think you ain't listening. Her experience expands various legal fields, including civil litigations, commercial litigations, and appellate work. Judge Rachel Cruz was left partially paralyzed by a car crash at the age of 17. Undeterred, she finished high school and went on to college. Judge Rachel graduated from Georgia Southern University in 1996 with a bachelor's degree in political science and earned her law degree from the Mercer University School of Law. She has been involved in several professional and community organizations. She also serves as a accountability judge, court judge, and is on several committees, including the Case Management Committee, the Business Court Committee, and the Court's Executive Committee. She is married with 3 children and a member of Holy Spirit Church, where she has taught Sunday school. During her campaign for re-election, Cruz stated that a successful second term for her would be to continue to balance justice with fairness as a judge in individual cases, as well as advancing the interests of the judicial and the bar as a whole. Now, the trial, which began on November the 27th, 2023, with Young Thug, has set records for the longest juror selection and is expected to surpass records for witness testimony length. The prosecutors aim to prove that YSL, Young Slime Life, is a criminal gang responsible for various offenses, while defense attorneys argue it is merely a record label. Young Stoner Life. Young Thug faces 8 criminal counts under the RICO law, as well as drug and firearm charges. Defense attorney contend that he is not the gang leader as claimed by prosecutors. The trial has been marked by numerous arrests, charges, and disruptions, with concerns it could last for years due to the large number of witnesses. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, you guys. Okay? So, this is going to go on, and all those jurors, they probably only picked a certain amount of jurors. Okay, so you got 12, and then you probably got 6 alternatives, okay? I guarantee you they done already went through all 12, and they done probably already went through 2 of the alternatives. They only got 4 more alternatives, and then guess what? If they don't have 12, guess what's going to happen? Because as long as this go, guess what's going to happen? If you didn't hear the whole trial, they cannot go back, start it all up, let you look at it, and let you see this and that and all this other stuff. She said, I'm making spaghetti for supper. I got a lot of people to feed. She got a lot of people to feed. Exactly. It's going to become a mistrial. And you know, I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, when something is not right, you guys, it's best to go ahead and give them their free card, their pass card. And I'm just being honest with you. You know, the bad thing about the whole situation, I hate to say this, but you know, uh, 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 Woody, I don't think he's gonna make it to next year. I don't. You know, and I'm not saying that this got to do with Jeffrey Williams. I'm just saying how he got on the stand and how they're showing all these videos of him telling everything he know he's seen, but nobody can tell on him, but he telling on everybody else. Oh, he gone. He gone. If he ain't gone, I give him by the time I finish school, which gonna take forever, he gonna be gone. Y'all watch and see. We're gonna have a whole day, and we're gonna talk about, because you know, these people that you know he hang around is just like him. That's what he's scared of. They just like him. You know, they got no degree. They got an elementary education. They got no job. They got all these charges on them, so they can't find a job. So they're locked into that kind of a life. And people don't understand. You know, people be like, how you can change your life if somebody let you out of that life. Somebody got to give you a helping hand. And all the people on YouTube is giving Woody a helping hand, giving him money and all this other stuff. And I'm telling you, he handing it over here, trying to be a big shot like he's God. When in all reality, you know, what he needs to do is not, you know, try to clean up his record and you know, start his own business, because he's not going to be able to find a job. That's just it. I tell you guys, these people that come out of prison and they get all these records or something, once they get a certain amount of records, there's only but a handful of jobs that will give them a job, you know. Woody is definitely going to get taken. Yes, sir. If not by, yeah. And I don't really believe, but now you are labeling as a, yeah, he is a that's what he is. Because here's the thing. You were a part of a group, so you did a lot of stuff with them, but you ain't telling them the stuff you did. You just telling them the stuff they did that you knew about, or secondhand, or you were there doing it too. But you know, yeah, and he doesn't like that word, but that's what he is. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was doing a good deed. Hey, Pretty K, he wasn't doing a good deed. He was making sure he didn't have to go to jail. And that's just because he didn't want to tell. He took the Fifth Amendment. If he would have took the Fifth Amendment, he would have only been in jail for 2 months. Guess what? 2-3 months or whatever. They can't just hold you forever just because you don't want to say nothing. You want to get involved. I'm gonna tell you something. If I don't want to say something, I just be like, you're not putting me through that. Especially I get out and then I gotta look over my shoulder for the rest of my life. Ain't no way, Jose. I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, you guys, thank you guys for showing up. I'm gonna get off of here. If you missed it, you missed it. We talked about Taylor Casey and the new update on her, and how I'm gonna find the video, and by Monday we're gonna look at it all together. I'm gonna find the video. Even if I gotta snatch it, I'm gonna find it, you guys, okay? And what I'm saying by that is, you know, I'll find it some kind of other way. Anyway, we're finna get off of here. You guys be good, be great, and, you know, always just be nice, everybody. Bye.